Maybe if I roll up my sleeves, I'll look less of a faggot. What's up, Fridos? I'm getting fat, guys. Anyways, this video is going to be about being FTM and playing sports while you're FTM, obviously. Okay, so this is my first year in high school. I'm a freshman, and it's also my first year ever playing sports, like team sports, through a school. The last time I played sports was flag football in kindergarten, and I'm pretty sure being trans wasn't much of a problem back then. But I did play on an all-boys team because there was no all-girls team or any girls team for flag football, but they did allow me to play. I was the only girl on their team, but I still dressed like a boy, and I got along, I think they saw me as a guy. Sports can be tough because you want to, some of us really like sports and want to be physical and stuff. Being trans is a big obstacle that's in the way of them playing sports. So the first sport I played this year was basketball, and I didn't actually play. I just conditioned for it for 2 months, and it was really awkward for me to play basketball because I haven't played basketball at all before, and playing with these older guys that were much taller, obviously, and they're not older, but taller, bigger, and they knew what they were doing, made me felt intimidated and scared. So I pretty much sucked at basketball and I got cut. But there's a lot of things that I learned from it, and it helped build the confidence that I have today that I could play other sports. There's 3 major things. 1, playing sports on the boys or girls team, playing sports while binding, and playing sports while packing. So first thing, it all depends on where you live, have you come out yet, and how comfortable you feel yourself. I didn't really have a problem with joining sports because they give you a paper you have to fill out to give to the trainer, and you have to clear a bunch of things for your physical and stuff. So what I did was basically I just filled it out, and then I put male as on the thing, and nobody questioned anything. They don't ask for your birth certificate or anything. So yeah, and I just thought if they had any problems, they would come to my mom or anybody, and we could just clear things out. But other than that, nothing happened. I just put male. I'm pretty sure they didn't even look at it, and they just put it in their files and stuff. So that's how I got to play the boys. Some laws restrict trans FTM from playing on the biological males team, and MTS from participating on the females team. So it all depends on where you live. I know some places are okay with that as long as they're not taking testosterone or estrogen. Nobody knows I'm on testosterone either, so I might be violating some things, but I don't fucking care because nobody said anything. It also depends on how comfortable you feel with yourself and if you came out, because obviously you can't play on the boys team if you're still living as a female. And if you're not comfortable participating with males, you probably don't want to participate on the boys team. Some people don't get dysphoria from playing on the girls or the boys team, so that's the thing. But I would never play on the girls team ever. It's really a triggering thing for me. Yeah. Okay, now the important stuff: binding and packing while playing sports or doing any physical activity. This is where I break the rules a lot. I bind 25/8. I'm not even kidding. I've only experimented with the GC2B full tank and the half tank as well, and the Underworks Ultimate Chest. And I have different things to say about that while playing sports. I always play sports. I always bind while I play sports. I never take it off. I don't put on a sports bra, and I don't use kitty tape. 1, because my chest is too big for kitty tape, and sports bras, that's just a no for me because I can't afford to be outed. It was a challenge at first because you cannot breathe as much. So if you have really bad asthma or asthma at all, or any cardiovascular lung problems, do not play sports if you have the binding dysphoria like me, because I have to bind while playing sports. And even then, the boys on the team, they see my shirt or they try to pinch my nipples and stuff. They're boys, okay? There's a lot of gay shit that happens on football teams. I'm training to play football. I'm conditioning to play football right now, and I'm not gonna get cut because they need numbers. So yeah, but I've been conditioning for about 2 to 3 months already, and this is what I know. They grab your ass. I'm just gonna fucking throw that out there, because if you want to play football, they will grab your nipples, they will lift up your shirt, they will grab your balls, grab your ass, dude. They're fucking gay as shit, but they're not actually gay. But that's just, it's a team thing, and that's how they bond and become brothers. It's fucking weird, but that's what you're gonna have to expect. So how do I get around that without being exposed? I don't fucking know. When people point this out, like you can see it through my shirt sometimes, like that, and you can see it over here. Usually they pinch my nipples and they feel it's like hard because the fucking like the double layers right here, and they're just like, whoa, dude, you've been working out. Or they say, what are you wearing under that? And I'm just like, shit. So what I say is, because right here is like the part that's not double layered, and it's like a dry fit almost, I just say it's the Nike compression t-shirt, and they usually just go along with it. Other people, they like noticed it more, like they do titty scoops and stuff, and that's when they usually notice it, because it's usually flat until it goes to like right here, and you can like feel like how it curves. And one of my fucking friends were super close from outing me. They were like, he was like, oh bro, you wearing like a sports bra or something, trying to hold your titties together? And it's all jokes and stuff, but I'm like, oh my god. And then I'm just like, okay man, so here's the thing, like when I was little, my mom dropped me. It's fucked up, but like I just said that, so like there's the sympathetic effect, and so I don't know, something like that happened, and my ribs compressed together, and the thing called the sternum, which is right here, it like pops out when I do too much physical exertion. That's why I have to wear this thing, and it's hard, and it keeps it down for me. And he's like, oh bro, I'm sorry, but that was a mosquito. So I was just like fucking like making him feel bad and shit. And then he finally like, he's like, oh man, I'm sorry bro. And then like, it's all good. And then yeah, so that's basically how I got out of that. So he just knows, he still titty scoops me and stuff like that, but he just knows that I have a sternum problem. The thing is, you cannot freak out. You just have to keep a cool mind. And when I'm at school, like my mentality is I'm a cis guy. So like, even though I'm trans, I don't really think about being trans too much. I mean, obviously I do, because I'm trying to prevent myself from being outed and exposed, but like, that you just have to be cool with it. So binding, like I said, I'm not recommending to bind with while playing sports, because that ruins your lungs, or I don't know, like you're supposedly not to do that because you can't breathe and stuff, but I breathe almost perfectly fine. I can't run as far and as long as like normal people can. As in normal, I mean like people who aren't wearing a fucking binder all day. But it's mostly pretty good. Like I haven't died or anything, had like a heart attack or seizure or asthma attack or anything. But yeah, don't listen to me, because I'm a rule breaker. Also, I wear this every day and I don't wash it, so that just shows how much you shouldn't listen to me. I tried to use the Underworks one. I mean, like during basketball season, I would only wear the Underworks one. The problem with that, like because it gets you more flat, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But the thing is, it keeps rolling up, and you have to like keep pulling it down to achieve that maximum flatness. That compresses a lot more too, so I don't use that. I use the GC2B one because it's it only compresses halfway. And the thing is, you pull it down to get the max binding, and it also helps with my packer, because I hate it, but I love it, because when you pull down your binder, it makes it like compress more, flatten more, but the excess thing that goes around your waist, the bottom half, when you stretch it down, you can't pack as well, because the packer goes like over it or under it, and then yeah, I don't know. If you're gonna play sports on a boys team, I highly recommend you pack if you don't want to be outed. If they know you're trans, then it's perfectly fine, you're all good. But if you're like me and a dumbass and fucking wants to be stealth, then you're gonna need a pack. So I pack with the, hold on. Okay. I pack with the Mastro. He's my favorite packer. Except he's white. I'm trying to like, I told myself I was gonna dye him, but I can't get around to it and I don't have the time because, you know, sports. Joe. He smells like baby powder and 3 gallons of sweat. I had to experiment a lot with packing, not like different packers, but just like packing in general while playing sports, because you don't want the fucking shit to fall out while you're in the middle of running a fucking 100-meter dash. Luckily that's never happened, but it has got out of place to the point where it was about to fall out, so you just gotta take a quick run to the bathroom and fix it up, and that's irritating. Before I was using the Mr. Limpy. I thought he was the best thing in the world, but the thing is, he looks small, but he's fucking humongous. He's a monster in your pants. I don't know, I think it's because the balls are so fucking wide, but he doesn't stay down like this. If you keep him down like this, you'll have a 4-inch bulge that like just it looks like a boner all the time. You have to pack him like this, and that does not look natural at all. You can pack him like this, but you can't pack him just normally, and that really bothers me. The Mosh Show already has that like permanent downward angle, and he's a lot smaller. He's more realistic feeling too, and he has the rounded balls. Attaching the packer to your body without it moving, that was fucking irritating as shit for me. Normal use, easy. You get one of these things. This is practically just like the top part of your underwear, the stretchy part that keeps your underwear on your waist. Hook that on like this. So pretend this is my fucking area, and I have a dick on my chest. I got a dick on my chest. Dick on my chest. See how that holds? It holds perfectly fucking snug, whatever. Just dangles like that. And then your binder obviously goes under this, so pretend this is like the bottom half of my binder. You put that on, but the thing is that rides up too, so it makes it go like that. And that's why I couldn't use it during sports. After a lot of time fucking experimenting and having weird shaped bulges that I'm pretty sure all the guys looked at weird, but I mean, as long as they see a bulge, they know you're a guy. Some of them, like, I have this one teammate that just fucking touches your dick. That's why I'm saying you need a packer if you're gonna play football, especially football, because they're gay. Nothing wrong with gay people, but football gay is different. Another thing you do is a little trick. Get a rubber band and get this. This helps it be a little bit more secure. And then you take the rubber band in right there. And then you just take it and go over it, so you just hook on right back to the shaft. Now you have a little packing strap, and basically the same logic, it just is more secure, and yeah, dick chest, perfect. The thing is about that, it has like a weird angle, so it often goes up like that and just makes weird angles and stuff. And binding doesn't help. I mean, the binder doesn't help, binding helps, the binder does not help with packing very much anyways. After experimenting for about 2 or fucking 3 months, I mean, basketball wasn't really a problem for me. I was using the Mr. Limpy, and I don't know, there's not a lot of touching in basketball, so I guess that's why it didn't really affect me. Once I got the Mosh, my whole life fucking changed. And I came to the last resort, and now I have this thing. It smells fucking disgusting. I don't know why I'm smelling this stuff, because I don't wash it. I'm a gross fuck. I'm a disgusting fuck. This video is almost 20 minutes. Oh my god. This thing is like perfect. You literally just put it on and fucking put the dick in, and it just holds it all day. You don't have to do anything. It works with the binder under and everything. Anyways, it doesn't go in your butt crack, it goes on your butt cheek. So if you have a big ass, it makes your ass look bigger. Perfect, right? Okay. So packing, like I use a jock strap, and then I wear underwear over it. Of course, I use compression underwear. Packing underwear works. Like if you have like the big pouch, and in the inside, it has like it has a dig pouch. So that means there's 2 layers. You just cut the first one off, and now you have packing underwear. It moves around like that, so it goes like that. That's the only thing, but it's pretty much good. And you don't have to feel it like dangling. One more thing, when you play sports, your downstairs area gets really fucking sweaty, and with that, it gets bacteria. With that, it gets fucking itchy. So I highly do not recommend putting this down, jockstrap over, and then so this is just touching your skin, because I don't know, this is so fucking itchy, and it's fucking disgusting. And like, I'm always scratching my balls, but like, normal boys always scratch the balls. I notice it all the time. But yeah, it just really bothers them. Once you like start playing, you don't notice it, but after or before, it just fucking itchy shit. It's just, dude. Okay guys, that's pretty much it. Have any questions regarding this, then, I mean, this is like my personal experience playing sports, and I hope this is like beneficial to you, because like I mentioned a lot of great tips. Just kidding. I don't know. Just if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll try my best to answer them. And other than that, I'll be posting an acne video. Obviously, I'm not good at controlling my acne, but I'm gonna be posting that this week because I have spring break, so I don't have school and I have a lot of time to tend to my loyal, affectionate subscribers. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great spring, March. It's almost April. Have a great Wednesday. Get laid, drink beer. Adios.